Kylie Jenner has been in America's spotlight for several years now. Fans everywhere fall head over heels for the makeup tycoon, but she's had several rivalries with fellow celebrities along the way. From Amber Rose to Selena Gomez, here are 10 celebs who had issues with Kylie Jenner. Number 10. Nicki Minaj. Although Kylie Jenner has looked up to the superstar rapper and singer her entire life, in 2015, Nicki Minaj took a passive-aggressive shot at the young star in her music video that debuted in May of that year. Feeling Myself, a song featuring Beyoncé from Nicki's 2014 album, The Pink Print, had its music video release during the time Kylie Jenner was dating a much older gentleman. At 25 years old, Tyga, an American rapper, was dating the Lip Kit executive, who happened to be underage at the time, with about 1 year remaining until her 18th birthday. About 2 minutes into the video, Minaj is wearing a sheer black jersey with Pervert 17 written in bold white letters on the front. Since the rapper is friends with one of Tyga's exes and has even had issues with him in the past as well, it's not too surprising that she would bash the couple and their controversial relationship. Number 9. Amber Rose.
After her friend, Blac Chyna, broke up with her then-boyfriend Tyga, Amber Rose felt the need to speak out.
Chyna, a model and owner of a cosmetics brand, and the Grammy nominee, had been dating since the end of 2011, after meeting on the set of his music video shoot for the song Rack City. The couple had a son together in October of 2012 and named him King Cairo Stevenson. Only 2 months later, they became engaged, and Tyga began flaunting her ring on social media. However, in the summer of 2014, Tyga split from the lashed owner, causing people to suspect he had interests in another woman. It turns out, shortly after the breakup, he started seeing Kylie Jenner. In fact, the rapper hosted the party for her 17th birthday the same month he and his fiancée called it quits. So, Rose stood up for the newly single Blac Chyna and called Jenner and her boyfriend out during an interview on a radio show. The age difference was very questionable anyway, so she told the host that Tyga should be embarrassed about that, as well as leaving his ex and baby boy behind. Number 8. Wendy Williams. On her television series, The Wendy Williams Show, the hostess recently shared her thoughts on Kylie Jenner's new baby Stormi and the child's father, Travis Scott. Just last month, Williams began an episode talking about Khloe Kardashian's pregnancy, which she announced in December of last year. But the subject quickly turned from the older sister's news to the consistently hot topic of the latest information about Kylie Jenner, who was expecting at the time this segment aired. She immediately started speaking about how young the star is, stating that she's already having a child before she can legally have an alcoholic drink. She then played dumb, asking a worker on the show who Jenner's boyfriend was, to which he replied, Travis Scott. Williams went even further with bashing Kylie's age by saying she couldn't know anything about being a mother, and also implied she isn't mature enough to handle a breakup and newborn if things with Scott don't work out. The insults continued as the hostess said Jenner and older sister Kim Kardashian are more interested in the press they receive for having a child than the baby itself, or the relationships that revolve around starting a family. Nevertheless, after having Stormi on February 1st of this year, Kylie seems to be doing well, and so far she and Scott are still going strong. Number 7. Blac Chyna. We've already heard a little about the feud between Kylie Jenner and the model Blac Chyna, but things became even crazier after Tyga's ex started dating the Kylie Cosmetics owner's older brother, Rob Kardashian. Kris Jenner applauded the couple, dubbed Chiro, stating that the new relationship helped her son out of an emotionally difficult time. They quickly seemed to become a family after Chyna introduced Rob to her son, King Cairo. The two lovebirds got engaged in April of 2016, just 2 months after they started dating. About 4 short weeks after, they announced Chyna was pregnant. Everything was going really well as the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan became more comfortable with the pair's engagement and news about the pregnancy. Unfortunately, things began looking down once Rob started deleting photos of him together with his fiancée and blocking nearly everyone on his social media accounts. Despite these unexplained actions, their daughter, Dream Renee Kardashian, was born in November of 2016, and they appeared pretty happy until they split just a month later. After dealing with legal battles over custody of the baby girl, things got worse, and Rob, along with Kylie Jenner, sued Blac Chyna because of a dispute from December of 2016. He went as far as to say his ex chose to have a baby with him just to get revenge on her sister, stating that the model only sparked up their relationship because Kylie was her son's father's former girlfriend. In July of 2017, Chyna retaliated with a sly Snapchat story of herself swinging and dancing to Butterfly Effect, a Travis Scott song which he wrote about the young Jenner. Whether the post was truly directed at Kylie or not, the circle of conflicts never seems to end with this famous family. Number 6. Kylie Minogue. This Australian singer and actress had no beef with Kylie Jenner until the middle of 2014. Since the two ladies share their first name, Minogue was reasonably upset by Jenner's plan to trademark it. This would shield her from some problematic publicity in terms of advertisement. Sadly for Jenner, the other Kylie had already been the owner of several trademarks since she gained popularity in the late 1970s. She's even owned the site Kylie.com since the mid-1990s. The Neighbours actress fought the application, which was eventually rejected. The lip kit magnate appealed the request with the United States Patent and Trademark Office, but considering the age difference, as well as Minogue's long-established career, Jenner shouldn't expect approval for the application anytime soon. Number 5. Pia Mia. A best friend to Kylie Jenner and an aspiring singer, Pia Mia, was seen accompanying the cosmetics mogul everywhere, even to the doctor's office, for a long time. The duo featured their daily activities on Instagram, Snapchat, and all around many of the internet's pop culture sites.
Most people think she initiated the friendship just to jumpstart her career.
This assumption could be backed up by the events following a song she did with Chris Brown. Do It Again was released in May of 2015 and featured Kylie's ex, Tyga, as well. After the single topped the charts that year, the girlfriends were no longer spotted hanging together and remained distant for a little while. However, the pair were never openly feuding. Other rumors arose, including Pia Mia's unproven affair with Jenner's brother-in-law, Kanye West. This gossip was soon thrown out the window, and she came forward saying that she and the Yeezus artist had never even exchanged very many words, much less had a romantic relationship. She added that she wouldn't even consider them friends necessarily, implying they've retained more of an acquaintanceship. More recently, Kylie and Pia Mia seem to have overcome any obstacles the media threw in their paths, and current reports say that they are on great terms. Number 4. Shailene Woodley. This actress seemed to stay off the Hollywood radar for quite some time until her starring role in the Divergent film series, in which she played the daring young woman Tris Pryor.
For her, it's almost impossible to become famous without getting mixed up in the Kardashian drama.
In her case, it was a simple statement during the red carpet premiere of Divergent: Insurgent in London that caused an uproar from the press and buzz sites everywhere. As interviewers were talking with the stars of the movie and celebrities there viewing it, one of them asked Shailene to make a face imitating one of Jenner's popular selfies, but the actress shocked everyone by replying that she had no idea who Kylie even was. Woodley seemed apologetic that she was unfamiliar with her, but online writers had a bit of a field day. It was portrayed as a diss toward the then 17-year-old and gave Shailene the appearance of having a better-than-thou attitude. But the whole situation was a misunderstanding, and before being blown up was initially an honest comment. Not everyone watches Keeping Up with the Kardashians, so it's easy to see how some may not know the ins and outs of the renowned Jenner kids. Number 3. Selena Gomez. They seemed to be close for a long time, but their friendship suffered a great deal back in the spring of 2014. Selena Gomez was in a relationship with superstar Justin Bieber when she was about 20 years old. The two singers had an on and off romance for around 3 years, and during one of their off times, she felt betrayed by someone she had considered a dear friend, Kylie Jenner. Fans everywhere quickly noted that Selena had taken all photos of her with Kylie and Kendall off of social media and even unfollowed the sisters. It soon came to light that the younger of the two had been sending revealing photographs to Justin, which shocked her since she thought of Kylie as one of her besties.
She decided to drop both of the girls from her social circle after the three attended Coachella together.
This incident was heartbreaking for the young sister, but she later stated that it was in her best interest to remove them from her life. Selena said that there are too many toxic people that participate in events like the music festival. She made a negative situation into something positive and took the opportunity to get rid of the bad juju and remain focused on her career. Number 2. Taylor Swift. Back in July of 2016, there was a huge conflict between Taylor Swift and the Kardashian-Jenner crew. She and Kim Kardashian's husband, Kanye West, had a falling out due to a phone call she shared with the rapper. West called Swift for approval of his song Famous because the lyrics mentioned her name. The phone call consists of the two so-called friends talking about respecting one another, and West saying he didn't want to offend her, felt like she should get a heads up, and even received her opinion on the single. The line West went over during the phone call specified having relations with Taylor, which she said could be viewed as a compliment. However, after hearing the full lyrics for the first time, she discovered he referred to her using derogatory language, and even stated that he was the one who jump-started her career. These lines rubbed Swift the wrong way. While giving her short speech as the winner of Album of the Year at the Grammys in 2016, she related her message back to Kanye's song and lashed out at the heartless rapper. Of course, Kim's youngest sister, Kylie, joined in the rivalry in defense of her family. She released a video on Snapchat depicting Taylor as a liar. After receiving so much much backlash for the supposed untruth she told West, the Bad Blood singer began a war with the smallest Jenner by advertising her new album, which speaks about her ruined reputation, right across the street from a Life of Kylie billboard in 2017. Since this retaliation, the two parties have remained disassociated. Number 1. Amandla Stenberg. A situation involving one of Kylie Jenner's hundreds of Instagram selfies stirred up a lot of trouble for the budding businesswoman in July of 2015. The picture showed her standing in front of her mirror in sweatpants and a crop top, but the problem lied in her hairstyle. As Amandla Stenberg pointed out, Jenner had her hair braided in cornrows. The Hunger Games actress commented on the image, stating that Kylie appropriated aspects of her culture. She also said that Jenner could be using her fame to help African Americans instead of just promoting her line of wigs. The same night she made these remarks, Stenberg released a small excerpt that she wrote, summarizing the adversity Black women face in everyday life. Jenner responded by saying no matter what she does, people are upset by it, and told the feminist off, suggesting she go hang out with Jaden Smith. This isn't the first instance Kylie has been accused of cultural appropriation, and she mostly overlooked the issue, posting photographs of her shoes and more selfies following the alleged feud.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.